Hello, it's me, Robin, with Simple Food, Simple Life. This is the first day of my personal September challenge. I will be tracking my meals each day for 5 days, and then on the weekends, it's free. I can just eat however I want and whatever I want. The reason I'm doing this, I explained to you in a previous video. I will put a link below so that you can check that out and see what criteria I am using for my personal September challenge. Today is breakfast. I am having a peanut butter toast with the crunchy peanut butter, which is from Aldi. I have my bread is just white bread. This is what I have left, starting the week with this much bread. And that is also Aldi. It's just plain white bread. And I have an apple here that I have cut up. So if I don't eat all the apple, I can finish it up at lunch. But in the meantime, this is my breakfast. I think it looks pretty good. So I'll be back when I have lunch and I will show you what I'm having for lunch. Wow, this was so difficult. Okie dokie, it's time for lunch. Day one of the meal tracking challenge for September. We're still on it. I'm having a soup and half sandwich for lunch. I'm doing that every day this week. So I found a can of Hy-Vee chicken and noodle soup down in my pantry. So I am going to have this. And I got my soup mug out here. I'm going to have a half of a bologna sandwich. Now, when my daughter was here, she purchased this bologna and she left it. She didn't take it with her when she went home. So I'm going to use that bologna. And I have a few pickles, very few, in the bottom of this jar. So I'm going to use the rest of these pickles on my sandwich. And some cheese. This cheese is from Aldi, so is the dill pickles from Aldi as well. And here I've got my bread, just plain old white bread from Aldi. So, but to let you know, this calls for a can of water because it's condensed. I'm just going to put half a can of water because I don't want a bunch of leftovers. So I don't want leftover soup today. So that way I'll make sure that I eat it all. Okay. Okie doke, here's my lunch. I decided to put the pickles on the plate, and this is the last of those. And instead of putting it on my sandwich, and I forgot the all-important yellow mustard because I like yellow mustard on bologna and cheese. So all I did was just fold over the bologna and fold over the cheese, and we're good to go. That looks really good. And here is the Hy-Vee condensed chicken noodle soup with just half a can of water in it. That worked out really good because it made a perfect mug of soup for my lunch. And I did put a little black pepper in there because, well, you know, you have to. Okay? All right. I will be back and show you what my supper meal is going to be. So stick with me. Okie doke. Here is my supper. So, sticking with my plan the best I can, I've got a breaded chicken patty done in the air fryer. This was frozen, so I did it in the air fryer. This is some leftover canned peas from a meal my daughter and I had. Here are some cucumbers and onions in vinegar. And I had some leftover Velveeta shells and cheese. Added a little bit of milk to revive it. And I'm going to eat that. Look at that. That is a very nice meal. Look at there. I've got my protein. Whoops. Got my starch. Got my vegetables. I am good to go. Put a little bit of pepper on my mac and cheese. Some on my peas. Better put some on my chicken patty. If you've never tried these chicken patties, they're good. They come from Dollar General. I did a little grocery haul on those, and they are just delicious just to eat on your plate, just like this. So, all right. Let me know what you think. That is the end of my first day tracking my meals for September. Okay. That's it for me today. I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow, and we'll see what I eat tomorrow. This will be for 5 days worth of meals. So, see you tomorrow. Okay, I'm back. It's the start of day 2. This is September the 2nd, 2025, and my breakfast this morning is a repeat of my breakfast yesterday. Peanut butter toast and a sliced apple. It looks delicious. I'm happy with it. All right, I will see you at lunch. Well, I'm back because it's lunchtime. Now, I did tell you that some of my meals, especially breakfast and lunch for this week, were going to be very repetitive, and they are. So, what I'm having today, I'm having a bologna and cheese sandwich. Again, it's half of a sandwich with yellow mustard. I've got some tomato soup I brought up from the pantry, and I'm going to make it cream of tomato soup because I'm going to add milk instead of water. And because it is tomato soup, I'm going to have some saltine crackers with my soup. So I'll be back in a minute and I'll show you what we got. Okay, my bologna and cheese sandwich with yellow mustard, some saltine crackers to have in my soup, and got my tomato soup. Look at that, perfect. Again, today I just used a half a can of milk because I don't want leftover soup. And sadly, I'm out of dill pickles, but I do have them on my list. I won't be able to have them with my sandwich, but I'm okay with it. I will get them next time I go to the store. All right, I will see you back here at dinner time. Okie doke, I'm back, and this is going to be my supper for this evening. I've got a chicken patty. That was the last one in that bag. I did that in the air fryer. I did the broccoli. It was frozen broccoli. I did that in the microwave. And I have some pickled beets here that I pickled today because I had some beets in the freezer that my daughter and son-in-law gave me from their garden last year, and I want to make sure I use those up. So they're very good. Now, in this pan, I've got some leftover Knorr. Is from the Knorr sides. It is the Alfredo noodles. And I made these when my daughter was here. I did a couple of bags of those, and I added some chicken that was cooked in butter, and it was really delicious. So I had that left, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to have this with my supper and finish those off. I think that looks really, really good. What do you think? I think I'm pretty happy with it. Put a little pepper on there. Tad bit of salt. Awesome. Okay, that is my supper. Let me know what you think. Tomorrow, I will be back for day 3 of the September challenge, tracking our meals. Okay. See you tomorrow. Good morning. It is day 3 of my September 2025 challenge, tracking my meals. It is September the 3rd, Wednesday. Okay, same breakfast as I've been having this past week. Apple, going to have some peanut butter toast. There's my peanut butter and I'll get it prepared and show you. Okie doke, here's my breakfast. I actually find this very satisfying and filling. I am not the least bit bored with it. But then again, I don't get bored very easily. All right, that's breakfast for today. I will be back at lunch and I'll show you what I'm going to have. Don't go away. Okie doke, it's lunchtime. I've got my same old bologna sandwich. Woohoo! I'm telling you, this is good. I just haven't gotten tired of it. Got some yellow mustard on there. I did stop at Aldi's and I did post my grocery haul video, but I did get some dill pickles. Awesome. So I have some of those, and I have these pita crackers, garlic and chive that my daughter brought with her when she was visiting me. And she left them here, so these are the last of those. This is the last of my bread in this particular package, but I did buy some more. My soup today is cream of mushroom, and I'm going to get that warmed up in the saucepan, and then I'll be back. Okay, this time I put a whole can of milk in my soup instead of half. And the reason I did that is because I'm saving the rest of it to have a gravy or a sauce for the chicken that I'm going to have for dinner tonight. So I'll have a nice little mushroom gravy on my dinner meal, and I'll show you that when we come back. And because I'm a spicy gal, I like a little bit of cayenne on my mushroom soup. All right, this looks delicious. I am hungry. It's 1 o'clock and I'm ready to eat. All right, I'll see you back at dinner. Okie doke, I'm going to make my third meal of the day. I'm going to saute a chicken breast that I split in half and flattened. I've got the leftover mushroom soup, which is going to be my gravy for this chicken, and I have a package of rice, roasted chicken rice, that goes in the microwave. This came from Dollar General. It was $1.35. The chicken is a package of the 50% off chicken I got at Aldi a few weeks ago, and there was 2 portions, and I split them in half horizontally, so I have 4 portions. So when I get this done, I will be back and I'll show you what we have. This is just a simple chicken breast fillet that is cooked in butter with salt and pepper. That's all it is. Okay, this rice takes 90 seconds in the microwave, and it is 2 servings in the packet. So I'm going to put that on the plate. That gives me enough left for another meal. There's my broccoli done in the microwave with a little pat of butter on it, some salt, some pepper. There is my chicken, the chicken breast fillet cooked in butter with salt and pepper. Now I'm going to take the rest of the mushroom soup pour it in the butter and all that good flavor from the chicken. Bring it to a boil, and this is going to go over my chicken breast. All right, that's thickened up, a little bit richer now because of the butter. We're going to put it on the chicken. See how easy this is? Very, very easy. And very economical. Look at that. Beautiful. All right, that's it. This is my beautiful supper. That's the end of the third day. All right, I will see you in the morning for breakfast. Hello, it's September the 4th, Thursday, 2025. This is the fourth day of my meal tracking, my personal challenge, and for September actually. So it's just a repeat of yesterday and the day before that and the day before that. Peanut butter toast and an apple that is cut up. I've got a couple of apples left, certainly enough to finish out the week. And this is the last of the loaf of bread. Since I did a shop yesterday, I did get another loaf of bread. So, and I have the heel that is left. I did just go ahead and toast that up. So, that's my breakfast for today. Wash, rinse, and repeat. All right, I'll see you back here at lunch. Okie doke, it's about 12:30, so I'm going to make my lunch for today. I'm going to have my half sandwich, bologna and cheese with some yellow mustard, and a few pickles on the side, which are really delicious. I haven't tired of this, by the way. I'm not tired of it. I'm perfectly fine with it, and the half sandwich seems to be plenty. I used the rest of the bread from the previous pack, so I'm going to open this one up. And the heel of the bread that I toasted this morning, I'm drying that out because I am going to use it for crumbs, and that is going to go in something else. Or I might use it for croutons. We will see. But either way, it's not going to go to waste. Okay, now I've got a can of clam chowder. It's Campbell's Home Style that I picked up a few weeks ago, and I want to try it. It was $1 at Dollar General. I'm going to try it, see how good it is. However, I think I'm going to add this can of mixed vegetables. I will probably drain the can, add it to the clam chowder, and season it up a little bit. And I think that will give me 2 servings of soup, one for today and one for tomorrow. And since this is just serving size is 1 can. So I think this might help extend it, and I'll get some vegetables in there, and I think it'll taste really good. So let me get this fixed and we'll see what we got. I just want to show you what the soup looks like. I've never tried this. So we will see what we shall see. Okay, I added a little bit of minced dried onion to the soup and some parsley. I've got my half sandwich, some saltines, and some pickles. Let's dish up this clam chowder with vegetables. It actually looks good, and I did give it a quick taste. It tastes good too. So that's what's left. That may not be a complete serving. However, I can use this. I can add some other things to this, and I think that it will be a complete serving. What do you think? We will see what tomorrow brings. Now I'm going to put a little shake of cayenne in here in my soup because I'm a spicy gal. I did salt and pepper this as well, so it should be tasty. All right, that's my lunch. I will see you back here at dinner time. Okie dokie, it's supper time. And this is what I'm having for supper. It is some sweet and sour chicken with peppers, onions, and broccoli. Now, I made this sweet and sour sauce out of jelly. That's the basis of it. The chicken was some of that chicken I sliced up last night. And the rice is the leftover rice from last night. So, this is my meal. Looks pretty tasty. Put some green onions on there. And it stays within my guidelines. I have a starch, I have vegetables, and I have a source of protein, which is the chicken breast. So, let me know what you think, okay? All right, that's it for me. I will see you in the morning for the 5th day, the last day for this week, and I'll show you what I'm going to eat. But I think you probably already know what it is. Okay. All right. Love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Hello. It is day number 5 in the first week of my personal challenge, tracking meals with guidelines. So today is September the 5th, actually, 2025. So here's my breakfast. It's just a repeat of the previous 4 days, and it's just peanut butter on toast and an apple that is cut up. Now, I had started the week with 6 apples, and I have 1 apple left. I'll probably eat that over the weekend. Now, for the weekend, the rules don't apply over the weekend. The guidelines don't apply. I have my weekend free, and so I will not be tracking my meals on the weekend. However, I will start again on Monday, next Monday, or rather this coming Monday. Okay? All right. So that's my breakfast. Just needed to show you that, and we will be back at lunch, and I'll show you what I'm having for lunch. Well, it's lunchtime. So I'm having my half sandwich, which is bologna cheese with yellow mustard. Same thing as before. Some dill pickles. I have on the stove a packet of the chicken flavor noodle soup mix, Lipton. So I've got 1 package. That finishes out this box. And it's got just a few minutes left on it. And then when I'm done, I'll show it to you. Alrighty. I know this is repetitive, but you know what? It's supposed to be. That's the plan. To see if I can have these repetitive meals for breakfast and lunch and not get bored with them. And I have not been, by the way, because you know the soup has been changed up every day or two, so that's good. And I don't get tired of that bologna and cheese sandwich with some good old yellow mustard. So, and you can't go wrong with some good old Lipton chicken noodle soup or whatever brand you like. So there it is. I did put some crackers on my plate. This is actually the last of the crackers in a sleeve of saltines I had. So I'm happy to have those used up. And I'm looking forward to this lunch. Okay, I'll see you back here at supper time. Okie doke, this is my supper. I have a piece of barbecue chicken, still working on those chicken breasts that I cut up. Actually, this is the last one for me, and I cooked the other one plain and cut it up for my little dog. She's very, very happy. Okay, and I've got some of these. They're not called tater tots, but they're, what are they called? Tots, I guess, from Dollar General. And I've got just a plain lettuce, iceberg lettuce with, I'm going to put a little dressing on here. This is just that mayonnaise, nice mayonnaise dressing I make with vinegar and sugar. It's really, really good. If you haven't tried it, you should. I've featured it on several videos. Easy to make. And there it is. Little pepper. A little bit of salt. And that is going to be my supper. Now, that's the end of the 5 days, first week of my personal challenge, tracking my meals and creating some guidelines for that. So you will see this video on Monday, okay? And it will be a composite of all of the 5 days combined. 3 meals a day. Okay. All right. I love you guys. You know I do. As always, you know that little is much when God is in it. Okay. All right. I love you. I will talk to you later. And I will see you on Monday. Bye-bye.